I'm Jeff Cobb, this is HybridCars.com, and today we have the 2015 redesigned Honda Fit. The Honda Fit is all redesigned, and as intended, it is a reasonably efficient vehicle. It's not a hybrid, it's not electric. Actually, Honda makes both of those versions for other markets. Japan market and in Europe, they've had a hybrid for a few years now. That vehicle on the Japan cycle slightly outdoes the miles per gallon of Toyota's equivalent to the Prius C called the Aqua in Japan. In the US, the C gets about 50 miles per gallon. This vehicle, who knows, maybe it would get 50, 51, 52 on the EPA cycle. Honda hasn't seen fit to bring that over, no pun intended. We're looking at this vehicle, however, because it is an efficient car and what you would call a good value for the money. For starting at $16,000, $17,000 to get into it, and cresting up to maybe the $21,000, $22,000 range with all the bells and whistles if you want them. The vehicle is pretty good. The CVT transmission, getting 41 on the highway and 33 in the city. Underneath the hood, Honda made an all-new 1.5 liter Earth Dreams, they call it, engine. It's part of their new marketing verbiage for their efficient direct injected vehicles. This one is a double overhead cam, IV Tech design. It's for a 1.5 liter. They were able to squeak out some decent extra power. It's 130 horsepower and 114 pounds-feet of torque. About an 11% increase, and about 13 horsepower, which is all right. The curb weight that it has to push, the weight of the vehicle that it has to move, around 100 pounds difference. It's 2,600, 2,700 pound vehicle. Miles per gallon has gone up. Power has gone up. It's altogether better under the hood and with the engine and transmission combination. It's an enjoyable car. The wind noise is pretty muted. About the only sound you really notice anytime is if you decide to go out of your normal economical mode and give it some gas. Like say if you wanted to put it into sport mode, you pull it back into S. I can even in this vehicle use the manual shifters, and I get a little bit of noise. Now, it sounds like a regular manual or semi-automatic transmission because I've got the paddles and it's holding a gear. If I put it back in the drive and I drive with this vehicle, then I just get the motorboat sound, as we call it. Not everybody's going to care about that. The kind of buyer who's going to buy this vehicle probably won't care about it. And the trade-off is a CVT helps with 4 miles per gallon extra miles. So, compared to the manual transmission, these transmissions do net you a better result on your average city highway cycle. The Fit is the modern replacement for what you might have called an Econobox once upon a time. But where there was ever any kind of derogatory sense, forget it. It's not a negative. This is a very excellent utilization of space. The engineering, the quality, the fit and finish are all very good. It is not a tin can. It's just a good value for the money. Good space, good miles per gallon, entry-level price is reasonable. It's an amazing vehicle. You step into the car and it just works. You go down the road and the power is adequate. 130 horsepower used to be considered a lot. It's just average anymore. It is definitely not a hot hatch. However, the vehicle is not a boring drive. It is not, you're not getting this vehicle and then deciding, well, I've got to leave fun checked at the door. Driving dynamics, going around a corner, the tires are not high grip. They're not summer sport tires. Body roll is controlled. The car handles reasonably well, and you don't feel like it's going to get away from you. The vehicle is altogether fun and does what it's supposed to do. Honda has again done what it is known for the best. It's taken an excellent small car and it's mildly improved everything, ground up. The design, the aesthetics, the interior space utilization, the miles per gallon, and the power. They've kept the curb weight close, and driving dynamics are mildly improved as well. So we do think the car is a good value for the money and worth taking another look.